Hey guys, what's up? JB Illusion here, and this battle is going to be from multiplayer. I've recently started getting into it. I'm trying to get my Slayers to do good. Iron Breakers are a big part of that. Charge defense against all actually means a lot in this game. I'm pretty sure it works out, and they also have a special ranged weapon, which is also fairly amazing. Now, before I get rid of the UI, let's go over the army. That was actually a quick loading time. We've got Slayers, because they're anti-big guy, and turns out that anti-big guy also counts for cavalry. Mounted units, we have the miners with blasting charges, which is really good, lobbing some bombs over some guys' heads. Some more Slayers, 2 cannons, Quarrelers. We probably should have gone for another group of Quarrelers instead of Thunderers and maybe boosted some guys up with ranks, because there's this interesting discussion on whether or not Quarrelers would just do better against cavalry. You get Quarrelers with great weapons. They get a couple shots off, and then boom, they break out the great weapons and they fight off the charge. So that's great, and like I said before, the guys, our Dwarf Warriors are great, but these guys are the key, our Iron Breakers. Iron Breakers are going to be the key to this battle, mostly because they are tough. And they can take a charge from anyone and just laugh it off. Whether it's a giant, whether it's, Demigryph Knights, they're useful. Like, they're incredibly useful. Our opponent's army, on the other hand, is kinda gimmicked. When I say kinda gimmicked, I already hate any army that's led by a wizard, because that means I'm going to get Spirit Leeched to death. Yeah, here he is right there. In all his glory. Ooh. Anyhow, we've got some Chaos Spawn. Chaos Spawn are big guys, so hopefully we can get the Slayers in on those guys. I'm pretty sure I do. They've got Chaos Marauders, and the scary thing is the Forsaken. They are Chaos dudes who have been forsaken by the Chaos Gods, or blessed, depending on how you kind of feel about that. It's a slippery slope. And they're scary as all heck, man. They will rip through infantry very, very well. They're very, very good. These things are also very, very scary. I mean, look at this thing. That's not really... does not look too good. So, what we want to do with the Dwarves is, if you play like me, and by playing defensively, I'm being lame, we're trying to find an easily defendable position so we can have the Iron Breakers, the Longbeards, all of our veteran Dwarves who have incredible leadership just hold the line while we pepper them, just bombard them with everything that we have. Alright, we're going to speed this up and see how he deals with this. I think he doesn't see me at this point. Now he does, and he's like, oh crap. There's a bunch of dwarves on a hill and they're not moving. What am I going to do about that? Let's get rid of the UI. So yeah, what am I going to do about that? So, he's basically having all of his army rush out this way. I can understand that. Mostly because we're kind of setting up 2 cannons up here. Boom, boom. They're still setting it up. These dwarves are slightly confused. They're new. They're new. Not the best idea to bring you guys into a war, but you know how it is. So that's what's going on. We have Lord Spiky, or whatever, Chaos Sorcerer, up there, just waiting to Spirit Leech the bejesus out of us. If you don't know what Spirit Leech is, oh, we've got a cannon shot! And we didn't take out anyone. That kind of sucks. Let's slow it down again and watch how this works out. So we're shooting. We're hitting these guys. He's gonna Spirit Leech us right over here. And he went right after my leader, because that's what you use Spirit Leech for. Now the charge is coming. We're already throwing the blasting charges, which is fantastic. As you can see, my dwarves are ready. They're ready for everything. More blasting charges. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's see if we can get the charge from Chaos' side. As they suicidally jump up here. into my dwarves, who they just bounce off. They don't do anything here. Some more blasting charges. Oh my god, that's amazing. And as you can see, he's still trying to spirit leech me. I don't care. We got the dwarves, the dwarven slayers coming around from the flanks, and those guys aren't gonna have a good day. So the thing about it is, we have everyone set up so we can hold the line with a minimal number of troops, and these guys are still doing good. Oh my goodness. So the chaos spawn showed up, and apparently the miners felt like just throwing everything that they had at them. I can understand that, because those things are scary. We're boosting up our leadership. The Slayers are pushing out too far. That's being a bad Slayer. And just check this out. The battle between... Oh, that Slayer went down. The Slayers and the Forsaken. So, note to self, maybe blowing up all my guys wasn't the best idea. But you know what? It seems to be working quite well now, doesn't it? Just dropping as much firepower as possible, because they're not getting that far, and we still have guys who aren't really doing too much. You know what I mean? Ah, they're Lord. So, is Ungrim dead? No, Ungrim's not dead. He's injured though, because he got spirit leeched 2 times in a row. The Quarrelers are shooting at the Chaos Spawn. They're hanging back lines. I'm happy about that. See, the thing that I'm surprised about is, well, one, our dwarves are surrounding this dude, and that is fantastic. The thing about it is, his shieldmen aren't in the front. You can see them holding up their shields because they're kind of afraid of, well, arrows hitting them in the eyes and face and such. These guys are still going great, and we have a fight that broke off on the side with the Chaos Spawn and the Slayers. The Slayers have already put in a tremendous amount of work today, so we send the miners to help them. The thing about the miners is they're fresh, and hopefully they can supplement the Slayers over here. Oh, that was a cool move. A little, like, backwards attack. And Ungrim is still alive, so he's boosting up these guys. And we have the miners out here fighting, what is this, a Forsaken? Something along those lines. A Forsaken. We've got more fights down the line. That Forsaken's trying to get a little crazy. See, I'm really surprised that the Forsaken were sent in to attack first, because the Marauders really should have been, I think, the defensive unit. These guys are getting boosted up. Hey, whatever. It's alright. Because, oh! The Chaos Spawn made a very, very bold rush, but one of them just went down. So did that Marauder. This is fairly awesome. And we're just holding them off. Can't really do too much. Longbeards are putting in work. And we've got some more explosives going down. Cannon fire is going good. And I'm pretty sure he sends a break-off unit at some point in time. But it's alright, because we're still firing, we're still shooting. This is going fantastically. I kind of wish I had brought another heavy hero. But so far so good, we're doing decent. And I would like to point out again, it's these guys. These guys are fantastic. Let's speed it up a bit. Just for a second. And see what's crumbling. These guys are done, these guys are done. These Forsaken in the back are just like not having a good day. It's the constant rain of bombs. Fighting against dudes who will not back down. Like, I love the fact that so many of them are running. Cannons. So we had to actually send the Thunders into combat, which I think really wasn't a good idea. But it's only against 4 Chaos Spawn. What could 4 Chaos Spawn do except, well, almost kill them completely and utterly? We've got him out here routing miners. They're gonna need to take the Slayer out. And, like I did say before, we had these guys come in. Some Chaos Spawn. We have a couple groups of Dwarf Warriors, and I believe there are miners who can't do much. And now We've got the actual... Oh my god, he's done. We had the artillery crew try to go in. That was beautiful. That's why you bring mining chargers. And sadly, his group of Chaos Spawn, along with, good lord, his Chaos Lord are actually coming around the sides. This is gonna get really hairy really, really quick. But then again, as you know, a couple of his units have left. A lot of his guys are pretty down low. They're about to break. And I gotta say, this group of Longbeards is doing phenomenal. They're being attacked in the rear, they're shaking now. It's not going great. But if you go over here and check out these Ironbreakers, who apparently have gotten so many kills, good lord. Oh, blew up that Forsaken. They're very tired, but look at how good they're doing. They're winning evenly, and they've somehow gone from second rank all the way up to rank 4 or 5, I believe. So let's just focus on what's going on. Some of his guys stopped routing and they're coming back. And the Chaos Spawn, good god, these things are vicious, man. He axe-handled that dwarf. Okay, Superman axe or just a running jump was pretty nice. But they're holding off the Chaos Spawn, despite getting smacked around. Ooh, he's done. That's fantastic. And as you can see, we've got some routing. That's all it needs. That's all we need. Oh! He got that Forsaken, ran up and got him in the back. Poor Slayer. More blasting charges, because why not? And the Ironbreakers are coming back in. He's wisely pulling out, because the Ironbreakers would probably wreck him at this stage of the game. And this Chaos Spawn's still going hard. I mean, he's doing good. But, oh, just took that dwarf out. And he's done. The miner snuck up on him from behind. I respect that. Some spells. Really, he should have been buffing these guys this entire time. And we're still chasing down even more units that are running away. Turn back with the Longbeards and focus on the Forsaken. We still have bombs left? Really? I'm kind of surprised at that. If anything decides to run, we're going to kill it. And because of the Ironbreaker's ridiculous defense, we're not going to take that much damage from it. And yeah, now we're chasing him down. We have a group of miners who I'm guessing routed, but they came back for the fight. We also have... Who are these guys? Are these... These are our crossbow guys. Oh my god, they're still alive. They routed fairly early, I think. And this is basically the end of the game. We put up a very, very good defense, didn't waver, and all of those charges were incredibly useful. I will say that they were slightly... How do I explain? They were slightly, you know... We got some casualties in there. But it's all good. So he's routing. Why hasn't everyone fled? I do believe he has one more group of... There they are. Chaos Spawn. Right there. 3 of them. I don't really know if they could do too much. And as you can see, these guys have buggered off the map. They're gone. They're done. They're going back to Norska in tears, with stories of the great dwarves who would not budge, and apparently had explosive weaponry. Boom rocks. That's what they'll call them. Boom rocks. And these guys are out. So, dwarven leadership is a super big thing, and one of the other great things about it is we lost Ungrim, Iron Fist, but it doesn't really matter, you know why? Because the dwarves will fight possibly harder after their leader does. They're very incredible. So what do we got over here? For the last little bit, we have these Chaos Spawn. They're still running, and I do believe this Chaos Lord, not really very much of a Lord getting beat up like that, he's out. He's almost out of here, isn't he? He is in the forest, just running. Look at him. He's done. Really? He's out? Oh, he's gone. Hopefully we'll be able to hunt him down at some point. And now, what do? Let's just watch this in all of its glory. So, the miners got charged, and we pulled back the miners so the Longbeards and the Ironbreakers could come in. Oh, these horribly ugly things. Smacking around, slightly in their death throes. It's all good though. Done. So that is the fight for today. Tell me what you guys think. I'm probably going to save up more of these multiplayer battles because I actually find them really fun, and I like trying to figure out how to make the dwarves, who are supposedly the weakest, into a fairly good offensive force. So anyhow, if you like this, and if you feel so inclined, please subscribe. Anyhow, I am JB Illusion. Have a nice day, and please, may you get many victories. Maybe not pyrrhic victories, because that means you gave up a lot, but if so be it, victory is within your grasp. Thanks, guys. So if you like that battle, please check out this battle with Chaos against Bretonnia, or if you fancy something just a little bit more interesting, check out the Gobos versus the Empire right over here. Both of these are really fun, and they're awesome to play. Tell me what you want to see next time in one of these battles. Either a cool multiplayer build that you've heard about that I could try out, or better yet, just a crazy idea for an army that I could use to fight against an AI standard army. That'd be really awesome. Thank you again for watching. Peace out.